Welcome to Small Town Big Mouths Podcast, where our three hosts will be unraveling tales about dating and life in general that will have you laughing, nodding your head, and even cringing in sympathy. So sit back, buckle up, and get ready for the ride.
Happy New Year. This is Amber, your one and only.
And this is Nikki, your resident bartender.
And this is Misty, a.k.a. Dolce. So let's get through this because we are now in 2024.
2024, cheers!
I wish I had one of those blowers. Yeah. Wait, here. Cheers. Ching, 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 ching.
I'll cheers you
Everybody's
guys with my,
probably still hungover.
with my hot tea.
I hope everybody had a really good New Year's. And if you're like most people, you might have done a resolution or said one or, think you're implementing one. But what was so funny is I came across an article and it said that researchers, we never know who they right?
Yeah, who the researchers are.
Who are they? Yeah, right? They suggest that only 9% of Americans will actually complete them. That's so low. That's depressing.
My question is how many people actually make it? Did you make a New Year's resolution? Did you make a New Year's resolution?
I usually will say, I say one kind of every year. I'm like, okay, now that the holidays are over, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to drink less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it. Well, I've tried dry January.
How did that work out?
Actually, I tried it with Billiard Boy, and we got to day number 15, and I actually completed my MBA program, and I was like, fuck, I need to celebrate.
Right.
So we went to a dinner, and I ordered, the nice bottle of wine, $300 bottle. It was yeah. And he's like, well, there goes dry January. And yeah, pretty much there it went. So so then it says, in fact, that research goes on to show that 23% of people quit the resolution by the end of the first week. So I did make it past, right? Because it's day 15.
Yep.
And it says, and 43% quit by the end of January. So I was in that 43%.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your 15 days.
Right?
Yeah.
I did it. I think I'm going to try it again. I think I am.
All right.
Yeah, it's the second. So actually, I drank through New Year's because that's what we do.
Right.
And now, I mean, alcohol never is good for me. I mean, I always am kind of mad I do it.
Right.
But I'm fun in the process.
No shit, right? I'm not fun the next day, kids.
You guys do resolutions?
That's what I was just going to ask.
No, I think I've said, I'm going to work out or something, but I think that's the stupidest one.
So you're
Well, you always know those people because when if you go to the
everybody's
gym,
at the gym.
dude, in January, it's ridiculous. Everyone's joining. They're all and then by the end of January, you're like, cool, everyone's gone. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not really big on the New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Life is life. I'm going to do what the fuck I want.
I don't do them because I feel like I'm lying to myself. I know I'm going to do what I'm going to do or I'm not going to do what I'm going to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, to make a resolution is I feel like I'm lying to myself and then I'm hard on myself. So if I make a resolution and then I don't follow through, I let myself down and then I'm just hard on myself. And I don't like that either.
Yeah. And it does say that there's 4 reasons why people fell. And that's actually one of the reasons is because it should be not just a tradition thing.
Right.
It should be something that's no, this is a goal of mine. And I would have started this in November.
Right.
Why am I choosing, New Year's resolutions? So it should be just something that you want to do and you're motivated besides the date of a year. You know what I mean?
And really, it's a discipline thing. I'm not very disciplined. So I've always been rebellious.
I am too. What are you? I'm more a rebellious person.
I don't know if it's about rebellion.
I think you're a rule follower.
I'm a rule breaker.
I'm a rule breaker.
It depends. It really depends on what it is.
I'm spank me. I was a bad girl.
Ay.
Cha-ching.
Woo! Happy New Year.
Yeah, baby. I don't think I'm a rule follower. I mean, I try and walk the line. I'm in the gray area. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm that girl that's in the gray area. Well, didn't exactly say this, but, I think I can get away with this. So that's me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm definitely rebellious too. Yeah. I'm in fact I like the challenge. You know what I mean? So I'm Whoa. You say I can't?
Watch me.
Oh, you watch me. Yeah.
Don't tell me I can't do something.
But wait a minute. Are either one of you Catholic?
No.
Okay, because you know, like, they do
Yes.
that 40 Lent. Okay. I never understood it. I'm not Catholic, so I don't. But I would watch one of the bartenders that I worked with, Danny, and and so as like to pay homage to Danny, some of the other bartenders would do it too. Like Danny would quit drinking for that 40 days. And then Steve would quit drinking soda because Steve doesn't drink. Well, I'm not really a drinker. So they're like, what are you going to give up? And I'm like, nothing. I'm not joining this. What are you talking about? I'm not even Catholic. So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
I'll
different.
give up giving blowjobs.
That's an easy one.
I've given
Yeah,
that up.
that's a super easy
You
one.
guys, you don't. She already told me she doesn't like that. I like that.
I love a blowjob if I'm so fucking into you. Like,
You gotta make me want to do it.
no, if I'm into you, your shit's like candy in my mouth. But no, I'm serious. I swear to God, it's like a blow pop.
But why would you be giving a blowjob to someone you weren't into?
Well, because, I think when you're kind of in situationships or whatever, the intimacy is there and there's that expectation and they kind of like want to push it down and you're like, okay, I'll fucking do it. But I'm not into it.
Yeah,
I'm not swallowing.
Well, no, definitely not that.
No, but if I'm into you,
Uh-oh.
I am going
We're the rule
at it.
breakers. We're the rule breakers,
Yeah.
but she's in the gray area.
So what are you doing in the gray?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
She likes it, and
I like it.
Do you swallow?
Let
She's
me
like,
have a sip of my tea, kids.
she's all drink. I love the
If you
drinking
could only
game.
see my face right now.
Yeah, how does it feel?
Feels good. I guess I've never
As she swallows her tea.
Given a blowjob.
Do you
to
think
some
Sunshine
guy.
will listen to this podcast?
Sunshine?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Bartender.
Mr. Bartender.
Oh, that's right.
He
You
will
called him
not.
that.
He does not. He will
Yeah.
not. He
I like my
probably
name
will
better.
not. Yeah, I
Does
do
he
like
know?
Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine.
Does he know what?
About the podcast?
He knows. He won't. He's not. That's not his thing. You know
Okay.
what I mean? He just he's really busy, so I just don't expect him to. So
Do you not say about swallowing or what you do in case people are listening? Or do you not? You're like, nah, fuck that. I'll tell
No,
you.
I don't care. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I'll swallow. I don't care. Fuck it, whatever.
And she
dude.
swallowed it.
She swallowed it.
But because
She tried to take a drink and we got it out of
the
her.
thing is I've never given a blowjob to someone that I wasn't into.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's why. And
What?
yeah, no.
Like even in your younger years?
No.
What?
Yeah, you guys, I mean,
You gotta be special if I'm putting my mouth on it.
But they can fuck you all they want.
Fuck yeah. I like to be fucked.
Okay, this is so crazy because I get what you're saying.
I hope my
It
family's
is
not listening.
more intimate for my mouth to be on a dick than that dick to be in my vagina. Isn't that weird?
yeah.
Wait, say that again?
It is more intimate.
It's more of an intimate thing for her to give a blowjob.
blowjob than for him to have sex with me. I would agree with you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but do you find...
But a lot of women, they're like, no, I'm not having sex with him, but they'll blow him.
Yeah.
Okay, but
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
Where's his dick been?
Well, yes,
Yeah.
all those things, but do you
But
find...
yet you let that go in your vagina.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm real weird about what goes in there. But, do you find, are you making out with them? Do you find kissing to be intimate? If you're not into
I
him...
love kissing.
Me too.
I do love kissing. But, okay,
I like kissing now.
I'm only... Oh my God, Mr. Love. Oh my God, this is off the charts.
Okay.
But listen, I love kissing so much. I'm like a kissing bandit.
Yes, you are.
I am.
The bonded.
I've seen it.
Yeah, oh shit.
You
'Cause
kiss girls too?
I do. I'm a
Let me
lover.
have another sip of my tea.
I'm a lover, not a hater, not a fighter. I'm drinking. It's all about the love. I be kissy everywhere.
You little hippie, you.
I am. I'm a hippie, hence my name is Misty. But okay, this is crazy. When I'm really, really into you, I'll suck your tongue. Is that weird?
No.
I love it. Oh yeah.
I don't think it's weird. No.
I love it. I want I
want to eat you.
I just want to eat. I do, and I'll bite. And
Oh, I'm a biter.
Oh my! See, that means you're on another level. That
You should
means
see Mr. Love's deck right now.
Yeah. What? That means you've upped a notch. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
I'm doing all of that stuff with you, you've made it into Misty's in her like fun bank. You know?
Because you feel like the other part is just like a requirement.
Yeah, like
Everything else over that is going to be like, I really am into you.
Yes. And I can't even like contain myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I think if you can be really intimate with somebody and open yourself up 110%, it's way better. But it takes somebody special to get you there. Like,
Oh, for sure.
That's
You're
just
talking to a girl that's been
chemistry.
single for 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
because
It's so hard to
with
get that
somebody I love, I
chemistry.
want to do
Oh my
anything
God.
and everything with. I don't care because
Yeah.
I trust you and
Right.
I love you.
Right.
So, yeah.
I don't know about everything.
Okay, maybe not everything,
There's
but
some
damn
things
near.
that just don't happen.
I'm like, where's the handcuffs, sir? No.
Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Okay.
about something else.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's for exit only.
Exit only.
I love it. Sex is great. It is. She's
love
blushing.
what?
Amber's blushing. Just I love it all. I just love like experimenting.
I think that went over her head.
Wait, what? It did. What?
It's for exit only.
And you said, I love it.
Yeah.
Anal.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Good for you.
She's like, I love it.
All
I
right.
love it. I love it all.
Okay.
I love
I
it
don't love that.
all.
I
Yeah.
don't love that.
Yeah, if I'm into you, like it's fucking fair. Everything's fair game. Like I'm open to like suggestions. Like
Let's have fun with it.
I'm like, let's have fun with it. I don't like anything that will like really hurt me though. No, I'm not into like
That really hurts me though.
S&M shit. You know, enough lube, enough alcohol. It's good. It's good. Yeah,
guess
I mean,
I've
unless
never
you're
had
like
enough.
fucking John Holmes dickers. No, fuck that. But you know what I mean? Like a normal size, it could work. Yeah.
A normal size penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's normal size?
I mean, that is.
According to the internet, or
Yeah,
according
what?
to
Wait, yeah. What did the internet say?
I think it's like 4 inches.
What? Stop it.
Google it. Google it.
I
Now
am gonna
she's
Google
gonna have
it.
to Google it because I really want to know. Because if
Average
I don't know.
size penis.
I think
Yeah.
that all of a sudden she's gonna have all this spam for like porn on her phone. I
know.
feel like the average size is like 6 inches.
Between 6 and 7.
5.1. I mean, that came up fast too.
Yeah, it must
was
be
like
Googled a lot.
that.
Okay, but it's not necessarily the length; it's the girth too.
The average size for a flaccid penis is 3.5 inches. So when it's like not,
Not erect.
yeah. And then an erect is at 5.1. So that's that. And then, yeah, let's look at girth.
Who the hell's measuring this shit anyway?
I don't
Like,
know.
Men.
Guys are like, okay,
guess.
Men.
Yeah, but
every
okay.
man knows their size.
how are? I don't even want to know.
I know. I used to ask. I don't. I guess it's been a long time. but-
I don't ask. See, because I guess my thing is like I don't really care how big it is.
It's how you write the pencil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's how. Do you know how to use
Okay.
it?
You ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So basically, for one that is,
Amber and I are over here like with our
I know,
hands measuring shit.
I know, 4.59 inches.
Wide?
Girth, erect girth. So yeah, we need a tape measure that's
that
like
seems a little big.
That seems large.
4.59
I mean, I'm-
going around. No,
Yeah.
look at if you go
Oh,
around.
you're talking the circumference. We're
That's
talking-
girth,
I'm talking from here to here. You're talking all the way around.
babe. That's girth. Girth is this way.
Right. But
Is
I'm
round
talking-
ways, you guys. Round.
I'm gonna
get it.
have my sewing measuring tape and be like,
You need the
"Excuse me, sir."
sewing one. You need
I,
the sewing
I
one.
have one.
And then
Would
if-
you like me
yes.
to bust it out? Hold on,
I
ladies.
might need it
Yes.
later.
Can you get it?
Continue
Yes.
this.
I actually am very. I'm very wanting to see this because I've never done this before, and so we did length, and length is 5.16, and then your girth, which is so weird, right? The girth is almost as much average, as much as the length, 4.59.
That doesn't make any sense.
That would be like just a big old bottle of mush.
I just want to feel it at least. Like when you put it in, I'm like, oh my god.
You know what? That's what's nice about being a little girl. I'm 5'2", and I had vaginal deliveries with my babies, but because I'm little, like I'm tight.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
All right. So,
Oh, I love this.
I've
Man,
got
this
a
is when I wish we
measuring
recorded our
tape.
video.
so you said 4.
4.59.
Just do 4.5. Oh, that's little.
I guess that is pretty little.
Oh, God, no.
Okay, let me see this. I need to see this because I need like.
There's no way.
Are you trying to show us what you like?
Because
Yeah.
I
want to see how. Okay, like at least 6. Right?
Lord, what the hell?
that's about right.
Okay, you guys.
But
I
that's
don't
not
know.
average.
No.
Okay, you guys do the length. Do the length. The
No,
length
not-
is
not having it.
5.16.
Hold on, I happen to bring 2 tape measures.
5.
That's little.
Amber, for our audience, Amber's putting it up towards her crotch and saying,
I know. I want to see how like it hangs. You know.
how far in it goes?
No, I mean I want to see how
Out.
far how it goes down the
Yeah.
thigh.
How it lays on their thigh?
yeah. So 3.61 if you're just like in the shower. How long is that? 3.
That's not long at all.
No, that's about right. That's what I see guys in the shower.
Listen,
If you're in the shower with a guy and his dick isn't hard,
Sorry.
we have a serious problem.
No, you're seeing them getting in and out.
Oh, got
yeah, and you
you.
can see them naked. You know what I mean?
I thought you were like in the shower with the guy. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
shit,
no.
your better shit better.
Yeah,
be
no,
hard.
she's talking about as she's watching them shower.
Sorry.
Not that they're in there
God,
together.
I'm getting over
pervert.
bronchitis. Damn it.
So that brings us to our
Next topic.
next topic. So why don't we? So you guys, we have written down some topics and we've put them in a bowl so we can pull one
Because
out.
our audience gave us a bunch of topics and we chose from those.
Yes. And so, Amber, why don't you do the honors of pulling one out?
Pulling one out.
Yes.
Pull one of those.
All
Pull one of
right.
those
Let's just-
5.1 inches out.
Let's just flow.
All right. Balancing work, dating, and personal life.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Balancing work, dating, and personal life. I just juggle, honestly. I'm like, where's my calendar? If I really like you, I'll fit you into my.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
remember she's the planner.
Right.
So you calendar everything?
I have to. You know what? I only started doing that after my husband passed away.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I only
would
started
forget.
doing that when I met Amber.
Like I literally almost spit out my wine.
I know.
Is that a good thing?
It is because now I have like all this stuff on my. Because before I
does.
would forget.
Look at her. She's the only one with her shit
Yeah,
out.
I got my calendar
Yeah,
out. I got
calendar,
shit on my
pen,
phone. I'm just
phone.
like ready to go.
I showed
She
up
is.
here because I didn't bring my laptop. I didn't bring nothing. I don't. Well, I'm
She
like,
came unorganized today. I was a little like, what the fuck is going on in this town right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Mr. Love, you got her all fucked up. She came without her shit.
I will say, Mr. Love, he put a little candy in your dish because you have a little pep in your step. You do. You're different
You got a little smile on your
tonight
face.
than last podcast for sure. Yeah.
Well, I was single and ready to mingle last podcast.
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of like,
Or 2 podcasts
Yeah, you
ago.
were kind of like a little frumpy.
I was like, well, it was like, you know, it's
The
going into
holidays.
The holidays. and
It was
everything.
the anniversary of her husband.
That's
you know,
true.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
posting a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I wasn't really looking for this. It was somebody that's been on my Facebook for a few months, and we talked.
Love it.
And I think timing, everything's based on timings.
Right.
It really is.
And if it works out, I mean, I hope it works out. If it doesn't, like, I think he'd still be a great friend. So,
Right.
So now you have to add. So what was that? That was
Balancing work, dating, and your personal life.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, now he's going to take place of dating, obviously.
Right.
So that'll be
Right.
like you're dating. So
But he's also going to be integrated into her personal life.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
At
he's got
some point,
children.
He
And
has
you have children.
Yeah, he has a daughter that's 10 and a son that's in college.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's willing to put in the effort,
Yeah.
and he works long days.
And that's the key right there.
effort.
Right. But
Effort.
we're all willing to put in the effort. But
Yeah.
it's
I need
when
to feel it.
Yeah, but it's hard to meet someone who was willing to put in the effort. Misty and I, and you
Yeah.
probably before Mr. Love, we spend a lot of time on dating websites, and you meet these dudes, and in their thing it says, "Oh, I'm looking for a relationship." And then you start talking to them, and maybe you go out with them, and then all of a sudden you find out they're not fucking looking for a
No,
relationship.
they're not ready for one.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not only they're not ready, they're just like literally they don't want one.
Yeah.
I found that a lot,
Yeah.
you know, and there's a guy.
You know what's so sad is that I read this actually several articles that as we grow older, that the men they die earlier than us. We all know that. And they are very lonely in their old age as when they're not in a relationship. Whereas women, we die later than them, but we thrive in old age.
Right.
We're okay. We're not alone.
I could see that.
Yeah, we find our girlfriends, we find family, we find our children. We really do. We integrate ourselves so much easier, like as we age.
Yeah, more female time, honestly,
Yeah.
I think.
And
really
it's
became a
really
part of
sad
life.
that men don't like figure that out. Like, how are you not figuring that out? That you're getting older, you're not getting any younger. Like, don't you want to like
Hang out.
and take care of somebody and let them take care of you? Like, be a partnership.
I don't think it's that they don't. You know what I think it is? I feel like they're just waiting for the next best or someone younger or someone prettier or someone. That's how I feel.
But it is.
I
But
think
at
it
the
works
end of the
both
day,
ways.
it's about connection.
Yeah.
It
No.
really is.
And I agree with you.
Yeah.
But from a male standpoint, I think that they're just so busy looking for the next,
Yeah.
cutie patootie or hot mama or whatever it is, who may have no substance and maybe isn't anything.
Yeah.
Maybe is a total dipshit, but she's cute. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mr. Love, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm single. I can do whatever I want, but he made it a point to say, I only want to talk to you. And my response was like, okay. He's like, are you good with that? And I was like, I can agree to that. I think there's something good there. That if you really want to focus on what is between you and I, then I can do that too.
Yeah.
But I've never made that effort before.
Why?
Because she picks men apart.
Yes. I'm very mean. I have like this exterior where I feel like I have to be strong and I'm,
So you're not vulnerable.
No, I'm
Yeah.
afraid of being hurt. And for whatever reason,
Yeah.
this time it's different. I don't know why.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Maybe because he's a good man. I don't know. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But he took the initiative to say, hey, if this is going to be anything, because that's what we both want, then we need to focus on only each other.
Yeah. I mean, we can explain sometimes why things happen, right? Or why people come together or the timing of stuff. But I honestly think that at the end of the day, if this is evolving, like the universe is taking it in that way, for you, like me looking at you and knowing that you have a rough edge, go with this. Like, let the universe flow. Because when you don't, that's when chaos happens in your life.
Let it become organic.
Yeah. Like, just go with it. It's flowing, and there's a reason why. And don't question it.
And don't force it either.
Just go with it.
No, I agree with that. And I have to tell myself, like, I don't have to be tough. I could be vulnerable, but like, you have to do that with the right person.
Right.
Yeah.
That person has to be willing to receive it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm actually a very vulnerable person, but Nikki said a key word, like, don't force it. I have found through my background, now I've been in therapy for a while, that I do force a lot of stuff. But it's because I've had like no control in my life.
Right.
And so it's my way of like protecting myself and trying to control.
Exactly. And it's something that you have control over.
And but I don't, right?
Right. No, you absolutely don't. But you think that you do.
Yeah, because I can't make somebody care and make somebody put effort and make somebody love me. Like, it's just got to happen.
Yep.
And like, when I'm into you and I want you so bad, like, I'm like, why don't you see it? Why don't you see it? Like, I want to fix it. I want to be there.
But I also want you to want me the way I want you.
Yes. Yeah. So I have so learned, like, if it's going to happen, it's going to like, especially even like the past. You let go of the past. If it's meant to be, it comes back.
Right.
Or like, if you stop talking to somebody, if there's something there, even if it's a small something, they reach out. And so I've now like learned this method, and it's actually so much more peaceful because my controlling ways are just me like being in fear. You know what I mean? And
no, exactly.
And abandonment.
Yes.
I lost my parents. I lost Ken. I had so much abandonment in my life. I don't want to lose. So I try so hard to hold on.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do that? You sound like you do that.
I do, and I know. I just like Mr. Sunshine. I was going to meet
Mr. Sunshine,
Yes.
Mr.
We're calling-
Bartender.
Well, we've switched it.
She switched his name to Sunshine, and I
because
kinda
he's,
like it 'cause-
he's definitely not a bartender.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So how I met him is I was meeting my friend Alice for dinner. She owns a bar here in town, and we went to go have dinner. And I was meeting her at Campania, and I walked in. I hadn't been to Campania in years, so I walked in like the side bar door, and I came along, and I thought I saw her, which it was her. And I put my hand on her back, and I'm like, hey. And she turned around, she's like, oh hi. And then all of a sudden, some fucking dude comes up, and he's like, she's sitting on the corner of the bar, and on the other corner of the bar is this big, handsome, bald-headed, like my type, but I didn't see him because this dude comes over. He's like, hey, have you met my friend, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's the head of blah, blah, this. And he's trying to like, and the guy is sitting at the bar just like looking at me, and I'm like, he goes, his name's blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And he kept going. It's like, yeah, he's a trainer. He goes, I'm his trainer. Can't you see my muscles? Look at his muscles. This guy just kept going on and on
about
Oh
him.
my God.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay. And I go, guy, I said, I actually know him. And then the guy looks at me, Mr. Sunshine, he goes, you know me? And I said, I know your brother. I know his wife. I used to be friends with her.
Yeah.
And it just like turned into this. And then he was like,
That's cool.
Yeah, where do you know me from? I told him, we went, I met you here. And then he's like, what do you do now? And I said, well, I work at Old Town. I've been there 23 years. And he goes, well, what days do you work? And I said, I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And he's like, well, I'll have to come in and see you. And then like a fucking bumbling idiot, when we went to our table, I said, okay. I said, well, hopefully you can come into the bar sometime and we can have a conversation. The fuck? Who the fuck says that? And so then we get to our table and Alice is like, that was a nice looking guy. And I'm like, I know. I said, he's really nice looking, huh? And she's like, yeah. And then she goes, you want to go back and sit at the bar? And I'm like, no. And here's where the part, because here's where the part where,
I would have been like, yeah.
here's where the part where fitting your friendships comes in. I was there to have dinner with Alice. I wasn't there to meet someone. So to me, I told Alice, no, I'm here to have dinner with you. I'm not here to sit at the bar and flirt with someone. So we had our dinner, and I thought, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Well, I happen to know that he had an he told me, I said, I've seen you on Facebook, and he said, I'm off Facebook now, but I have an Instagram account. Well, knowing his last name, I found him on Instagram.
And you requested him.
I followed him.
told
He
her.
started, yes, she did. He started following me, and then he made a
Wait,
comment.
because would you have had the balls to do it?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
But he went back all the way to like old ass pictures and started
did.
liking them.
He did.
Oh, he'd be looking.
Yes, right.
He went back to like 2019.
And I'm like, you can look, but you don't like.
2018. Yeah.
Well, guys, they're not the smartest.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but
guys,
you know what? Men, they stalk just like women.
Yeah.
They really do. I've learned that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're just like not talking about it.
Right.
They're like, I mean, oh my God.
They don't talk to their dudes friends
Yeah,
about
it'll
it.
hurt their ego. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
What are you doing hunting down that girl? You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I mean?
You look
Yeah.
like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you don't. Guys, you don't look like a weirdo.
You don't because
Yeah.
everybody does it.
Right.
Yeah.
How else are you going to learn things about people? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, if there's, curiosity or there's feelings, like
Right.
you want to know.
But we're in such a technology age that that is out there for you to look at.
Yeah.
It is like social media. It's in the public. You can see it.
It's there. Yeah.
Yeah, I posted it. I might have posted it in 2018, but I posted it. It's still there. I didn't erase it. You can look at it. I did erase some pictures of my ex-husband on there, though. I was like, oh, let's get those off there.
I thought my ex and I were cool, and I went to friend request and he declined it.
Bob?
No.
God.
Not my kid's dad.
Okay.
No. But we're not supposed to say names.
Oh, well, you've already
We've
said
already
his name.
established
Yeah.
I know.
So, how would you handle dating Mr. Sunshine if it goes that direction and your personal life?
Yeah, your balance. Oh,
Because now I'm trying to balance something.
and your
along-
work schedule is kind of crazy.
Okay, but
Yeah.
here's the thing that Mr. Sunshine said. It was crazy. He goes, my free days are kind of crazy. And I said, what are your free days? And he said, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
That's like the stars aligned.
Those are my days off.
The stars aligned.
Yes.
Who has those fucking days off?
Right. Those
Nobody.
are not his days off. He does work Monday through Friday, but Monday night and Tuesday night are the nights that he doesn't have like side gigs and other things to do.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't have his grandkids on Sunday. He doesn't have anything to do Monday and Tuesday night, which is perfect because if anyone knows me, I sleep half the day away on Monday and Tuesday. So I was like, what? And then like he goes to the gym every day. He's bald. He's built. I'm just like, hello, God, were you answering my prayers today? I mean, but it wasn't like I was looking for it either. I walked in there to have dinner with my friend
It's
Alice.
always when you least expect.
Exactly.
It really is.
So, Misty,
Yeah.
get off the dating sites
Yeah. Why?
because you're looking for it.
Yeah, well,
But
you
I'm-
have to, though.
But I'm putting myself out there,
Yeah.
and there's like no other way because I'm not going to meet some guy in a bar. I'm not going to like meet somebody in a grocery store.
But I think the
like-
problem with Misty and I is we have lived in this small town all our lives. I mean, I did move
Right.
away for a brief
Yeah.
stint, but you are from another. You live someplace else,
Fucking God.
right? So Misty and I both share the same. We don't really want to date someone from here,
We know a lot of people.
I know.
Like a lot.
and I don't want to date someone that someone I know has dated. I really don't.
Yeah. No, it's really tough. I mean, I was fortunate because I had one person after Ken. Ken was from Texas. He wasn't from here, so he knew nobody. Then when he passed, I dated one person, and he was in a marriage for a long, long time. Actually knew of his ex-wife, but we weren't friends. We just like knew each other through kid stuff. But he runs in a different circle than I do. So that was really nice because it was a separation
Right.
there. And then when we didn't work out, like I don't have to run into him all the time because he's doing his own thing.
Right.
Because typical, we go to the same damn places, you're running into the same people, and I hate that, you know? So I'm trying to just be open-minded. Plus I can move, you know, my kids are
Right.
older and I've got freedom, flexibility. So I'm just trying to be open like outside of the area.
Right.
But I'm not always on the sites. Like I literally will get on for a week and then I'll get off for like a fucking month. And then I'm bored. It's a boredom buster,
Yes,
It is.
to be
exactly.
honest.
Same for me.
Boredom buster, right? Yeah.
But I did delete all my stuff.
Well, and what's crazy is your guy but you did meet from Facebook. That's a social media site,
Yeah, I thought he was cute, so I friended him.
right? So that's very similar to a dating site, the way you did that, because you're finding them online.
You
You're
did it with the intention of that you thought he was cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I
and
was
you
like,
saw
okay.
he was single. You requested him.
Yeah. And I like making new friends anyways. So.
Yeah.
But, you know, we talked for a little bit and then he fell off and he got back on the horse, I guess.
Yeah. And then that's nice. You happened to meet him out at a
Right.
restaurant. That's
And
nice.
what's crazy is like we had a conversation. We'll see. We had a conversation, and like for me, it's always hard for me to tell someone that I've been married twice.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but for me, it's like,
Well, I was married once.
oh, okay, I'm sorry.
To me.
I thought you were married to Bob.
I was. But I don't consider Ken as a married twice because I didn't end that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, got you.
Like he was taken from me and I was very happily married. So I didn't have 2 divorces under my belt.
Right.
I
That
have
part I do understand. But
1 divorce under my
but
belt.
technically you were married twice.
Yes.
But I have been divorced twice. So
Yeah.
that is like,
So in your mind, 2
it's
failed.
like a scarlet letter. Like,
Yeah, like
dude,
2
let me just
failed
wear a big
marriages.
fucking red D on my fucking sleeve so you can see that I have been divorced twice.
Yeah.
You know? Let me wear 2 Ds so you know.
You know what also though tells me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but let me finish. So we're talking and he said something and then he said my first wife and I was like, what? And then I go, you've been married twice? And he goes, yes. And then I was like, oh my God, okay, me too.
I do think the older we get, though,
Losers.
that's more going to be there.
Yes.
The older we get.
Yes.
But also, what it does show me is you're a hopeless romantic.
Yes.
And I've learned that just because you're married multiple times, because you're you know what? You're seeing the glass half full. You're going to give it again a shot. You're trying, so it didn't work out.
I'm definitely a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
And I definitely see
And
the
that's
glass half full.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather you be that person than the bitter fucking person that
Yeah.
never wants to remarry again.
Yeah. No, never.
To be honest, I like this.
Yeah.
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 How do you balance your work life, relationships?
No, I don't even know. I don't sleep.
I think the
shroom.
question that I want to ask too about everyone is how do you balance other friendships? I have lost so many friends over they started dating someone and then all of a sudden they're like booed up and they don't even talk to you.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
I don't like that.
I freaking hate that. I'm not that girl.
I'm not that girl
we could
either.
grab a lunch real quick. You know what I mean? I think.
Okay,
this
so
is-
we're all not that girl.
Yeah, I don't want to be that girl.
Let's all go in.
Yes.
High five.
Hello.
guys.
Don't
sorry.
be that fucking girl.
I don't.
I'm
like
dealing
that.
with one right now in particular. I'm dealing with her. I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to call you out, girl.
Yeah, don't.
But she's now MIA because she found a guy.
Right.
Your life doesn't you had a life before.
Oh, as soon as they have some issues, she'll be, what are you doing this weekend? Yeah.
So, but I don't understand
wait.
why you can't have.
When that happens, what do you do? Do you answer her calls?
I'm always cool. I've got so many friends, and I'm always like, oh, we're going to go here. Yeah, you should meet up. I'm so sorry that happened.
See, I'm a bitch. I'm like, you know what? Too bad, so sad for you.
I'm the nice fucking
So I better be
person.
nice to Nikki now. Or I mean, I better still go to lunch with her.
I'm just a nice person. I'm actually the one, I will say, through the years, a lot of girls have divorced, broken up. They reach out to Misty. I'm that girl.
They're trying to get back on the train.
Yeah, and I'm on the train. Always on the train. You know what I mean? I've always been that person on there. Even if when I was married to Ken was just with me on the train.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We were chugging away.
That's how I am with my dudes. Like,
Yeah.
like if I'm married, if I'm dating someone, like the last guy I dated last year, like my daughter invited me over. Like, you want to come? You're coming with me. You want to hang out with me? Then you're coming.
Yeah.
That's just how it was. You're coming with me if you want to be with me. This is what I'm doing. You want to go? We're going to see the zoo lights. Okay, you want to come? I'm buying you a ticket.
Yeah.
But like, that's what but these girls are just like, it's, you know, they crawl up this guy's ass and then you never fucking hear from them again. And then it's like, you know, until something happens. And then I just don't.
Well,
I
women
can't.
that do that, something's always going to happen.
Something is
Because
always going to happen.
Men can feel that.
Yes.
They feel that they are all you got.
Right.
And that's when they step out. And that's when they start getting controlling. That's when they start thinking they're the shit. It may not be in the beginning, but it eventually evolves
Because it's
around.
always like a little fairy tale at the beginning.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
So
I think men should have, because some guys are like that too.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
And I think it's healthy for you to go have a poker night or me to go have a bunko night or whatever it is separately. It is totally okay. If I can't trust you to go out on your own, we do not belong together.
So wait, I have a question because I dealt with this. So what if you're dealing with a dude that, you know, Monday night he's got this league, Tuesday night he's got this league, oh, Thursday night it's this league, you know, and, you know, you already worked these other 3 nights or whatever. So I had that issue and I'm like, okay, this sucks because I would love to do these things with you, but you're so much better at them in these leagues or whatever that I can't even like compare. So you're on this level and you're joined in this group.
Is he not inviting you to these things?
And no, to watch because I can't.
You want to be a participant.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not on that level, right?
Right.
So I would go and I watch. But how boring is that for me to sit there and have a beer and like watch you for 3 hours?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just felt like that was really self-centered right?
It's selfish.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It is.
I'm glad you guys
So
are
you're
telling me
not
this.
wrong. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if a man, but did you express that to him?
Oh God, numerous times.
Okay. So he wasn't making the effort. And so he gets
Okay,
an F.
and if you if you expressed it to him and he wasn't making the effort, he just didn't give a
No,
fuck.
he's like, and then it came down. He's like, well, you can have me 2 nights of the week.
Motherfucker,
you can have me?
You're mine every night.
No,
The minute someone says that to me, I'd be like, well, you can have me 0 nights of the week because watch my ass
that
walk out the
like
door.
really hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Who says stuff like that?
I went.
This
That's
guy.
a person. A person. Yeah. No, it really hurt my feelings, and it really like brought me down a hole. Yeah.
So here's my thing: communication, compromise, and commitment.
Yeah.
If you can't communicate to me, doesn't mean you're right or wrong or vice versa, but you need to hear me. And if you love me and want to be with me, you're going to probably try to compromise some things.
But then that tells me that he didn't love me and want to be with me.
Exactly.
Right?
There was no
Yeah.
effort. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Effort goes a long way.
Yeah. Where's the commitment?
No commitment.
Yeah. That's why communication,
want a commitment.
compromise, and commitment.
Communication, compromise, and commitment. The
3 C's.
Communication.
Do we merch that?
Is this somewhere you've already? Did you find this somewhere? Or is this an
Hashtag.
amberism?
Amberism.
I don't know. Should I look it up?
Maybe
As you
you
should.
before we start using that.
So one thing you did ask me is how I balance
Yes.
because I do have a lot going on.
Yes.
So, you know, I work full time. So I have a career. I have grown children. I do this podcast. I have a social life. I have a property I property manage Airbnbs. So what I try to do is, and this might be off-putting to people, but this is literally where it's at for me, is my kids will always be first. Where my love is first, okay? So I'll make time for that. And then secondary is, it's how does the hand feed the mouth? So I prioritize my businesses first. It's all about the money flow for me. It's about building my empire. I'm very ambitious and driven. But because I lost my parents at a young age and I had to do everything on my own since I was 12, and I want to set up this nest egg. Maybe I can retire early, but even if I don't want my kids to have to go through what I went through.
Right.
So that's always my first. Now, when I have all that in place, and I do use a calendar, but I'm pretty much like a routine person. So once I lock in my Airbnbs, I have them on a lease, I know when I got to go clean, I do that because I clean my own properties. And I don't do short term where it's over the weekends.
Yeah.
I do more of short term, long term,
Working nurses.
Yeah. They have 13-week contracts. That's my main. So I try to keep everything this is manageable. I can do this, but I'll tell you, my saving grace is how I do juggle all of it is I work remotely. Working remotely has been the game changer and a lifesaver because I have flexibility to be able to do shit during the day and then pick up slack at other hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
I feel, yeah. Same
when
here.
you have to actually go physically be somewhere, it is tough. And I know you guys both deal with that.
Some days I have a lot of flexibility.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So when you do, you can have more on your plate.
Right. I don't know that I have flexibility, but I work at night when most people are going to bed.
So yeah, you do have the flex. I mean, it's easier for you to do things during the day if you have a doctor's appointment. I don't know how I used to work full time, be a wife and a mother, and take care of myself and have friends. I don't even know how I did it.
But we did it.
We did it, and
It's
now
so
I'm
weird.
now I work part time, 2 kids, podcast, a Raiders group, a freaking
Single mother,
single mom, and I have a life. So I don't know how I do it.
I think it's just where our priorities lie. We give that the priority. You know what I mean? What we find important, it becomes the top of our list.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we work it in. And for me, obviously, it's the family and the money. Those are the two top for me.
Yeah.
And I find this interesting because when you go and apply for jobs, they'll be like, why do you want this job? And you're supposed to say the fucking PC thing of everything. Bullshit. I want this job because it makes more money.
Right.
That's the only reason I'm taking this damn job. You know what I mean? Please. I'm really glad California's become more transparent in the salaries. We can actually talk about it. Remember, we used to not talk about salaries at all. And I'm so glad. You could actually blatantly ask somebody how much you make in the workplace. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they can tell you.
Right.
It used to not be that way. Fucking hallelujah that you can
We
do
don't
that.
discuss that in my job.
Why?
We just don't. I just don't. I don't.
Fuck
You
that.
asked me and I told you, but I wouldn't tell other people. It's none of their business.
I don't think it's anybody's business either.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because here's the deal.
But
you
see,
tell me, and I'll be like, fuck, maybe I need to do that. You know what? No, I'm serious.
No,
I'm about to switch careers too.
No, it's when you care about people and they're just inquiring within, it's helpful for individuals.
You just said it though right there. Because you care about people. Because you care about me and we're friends, you ask me. But some Joe Blow off the side of the street or some dude in the bar that's asking me how much money I make, it's none of his business. Because the minute I tell him how much money I make, he'll stop tipping me. He'll stop leaving what he leaves. He may leave me nothing because he thinks I make enough.
Yeah, no.
That's where that comes from.
It's all
That's
about
why
the
bartenders
service.
don't discuss that. Exactly. But there are some people out there, it doesn't matter what kind of, and it's becoming more and more because of places that are now, everywhere you fucking go, they try and ask you to leave a tip. What the fuck did you do for me? You bagged my fucking groceries, or you fucking put my shit in a box?
Oh
or
no, the biggest pet peeve is when you go up and they have the swipe card, right? And they literally just grab something from the ice,
Right.
a Pepsi, and they gave it to you.
Right.
They flipped the screen around and
Right.
it's like 10, 15, 20. I'm like, you just picked it out of the ice.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm
Where's
saying.
the zero on here?
That is ruining tipping culture right there. And
It
a lot
really
of these a lot
is.
of these kids are they're fed up with feeling like they have to tip everyone.
I
And so
tip
they-
everyone. Well, for the most part. If I ordered food on the phone and I go to pick it up and I had to walk in and grab it and there's a tip thing, like I won't tip it because I'm like, what did you do?
You drove there.
I drove there,
Went
walked
in.
in.
No.
But
See, it really depends for me because, like, if I was going to a restaurant to pick something up, I leave them a tip because actually getting together, and if they put together my to-go order, box it up, put my potato, the sides, they put everything in a box, they give me napkins, they give me silverware, they put it in a bag. It's a lot of work for a server. So for me,
that is
I
a
would
different
tip.
perspective.
Right.
So, okay.
But
I
But
get
I'm
it.
not tipping the people at
But that's
fucking Taco Bell. You know what I
No,
mean?
but that's less work than if they served your table. So I don't think it should be a 20%, 25%.
It's not 20%.
Yeah.
But I'm still
but
leaving them a tip.
They're expecting
Yes.
a 20%. Yes, it is more work. You put it in the cardboard, you
Yes.
bag, you know. But when you're at a restaurant and they're coming and going and filling up your water,
checking on you.
check it. Really? Like, I'm not going to give the bagger the same tip as this.
No, and I don't
Yeah.
expect. I would never expect. But
There
I still,
is an
I
expectation
still-
there on
there
to-goes,
shouldn't
though.
be. I still leave them a tip. But see, the problem is that a lot of places where that happens, that person is not picking up any fucking tables for that night. They are doing to go only shit. So that's where I get like. I get it because I'm in this industry. Like when you
Right.
go to Tahoe Joe's, that person, she's only doing to go orders that day. But maybe the next day she picks up tables. So that's got to even out for her, which sucks for her,
Yeah.
you know? And that's not my fault, but I leave them something. And
I
I'm
never
not
thought of it
downing
like
you for
that,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. But like, no, I go to Taco Bell, the drive-thru, which I rarely do because I don't eat fast food. But if I do go get something for someone or Chick-fil-A or whatever it is, I'm not tipping that person.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So I shouldn't tip at Dutch.
I actually do tip at Dutch because
I do $1. It's just generated.
Yeah,
it's
I do
$1.
too. I do. What do you mean it's generated?
Or like I do pay on,
app.
automatic tipping.
Oh,
I just do
pay
$1.
in cash. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, with coffee, I'm $1. Yeah.
But you know what? Do you notice when you tip at Dutch, they're very fucking thankful.
They are. They are.
I don't know about yours, but the ones right here, right by my house on Ashland and Willow,
That's
they're-
just good in general.
Yes,
I feel
but
like
they're
They
all
probably don't
like-
get tips.
They really, I don't think they do because like sometimes I'll give them, and she goes, "Oh, you gave me $1 too much." I'm like, "That's for you." She's like, "Oh my god, thank you." They're always so like
Maybe it's
thankful
the area
for
that
it.
they're
Yeah.
like, we don't get tipped around here.
Right. I don't know. And, you know, as many cars as drive through Dutch, if everyone just left $1, my God, you know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
It's still, and it's, what is it to you? You're already buying a fucking $7 coffee. Jesus.
And everything's been a price increase. So.
Right.
Well,
It's-
ladies, should we wrap it up?
We should probably wrap this up.
let's do it. So, heat and wave, you guys.
You go ahead. You start it out, man.
Okay, heat. Damn. Because so people know we pre-record. So I will have gotten
Obviously.
through. Actually, I know what my heat probably will be. My expectation always for New Year's is never to be in town. I do not stay in the Fresno area for New Year's Eve.
Why? Because you're too bougie?
No, it's just you're such a bitch. What a bitch.
Asshole.
And yet I come here with no makeup.
I love you.
And
Wait, whoa, you don't have any makeup on?
none.
She just has eyelashes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no makeup on. Okay.
No, I have no makeup. Zero makeup. I have a little headband, little pigtails. No, I'm not. But because I'm born
my
and
test,
raised here,
You want to leave.
yeah, I do. Because I'm here like all through the other holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, you know. So I'm like, New Year's, let's get out, let's go, you know. And so right now, because it's not New Year's yet, my expectation was to go to Tahoe. But that's kind of falling through. So now my expectation is I'll be in town. But at least I'll be with, so my heat is probably not leaving out of town for New Year's this year, which is going to be fucking weird. And I love being out of town for New Year's. It's so fun because I'm ringing it in. It's just different. But the wave will be that a bestie is throwing a party. And so I got the invite on Facebook. I love Facebook events.
I know.
Invite.
Yeah.
It's
Makes
so
it
great,
nice.
right? I know. She probably would not mind if you guys came, if you guys are in town, by the way.
I'm working.
you.
Oh,
Oh,
speaking
that's- of
of my
course you are.
friend.
Oh, Sunshine?
Nope.
Oh. Another one?
I asked you if you knew him.
Oh,
Remember
the other friend.
Yeah, all his women are squirters because he's so
Ah!
great.
Oh. Because he's so great.
Yeah, he likes to tell me how big his dick is, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
I really don't want to hear
so
that.
it must be more than 5.1 seconds.
Yes.
Or like a 7-8.
I've heard from other girls that it is
Oh, woo! And the girth?
girthy and lengthy.
Ooh, okay.
Damn.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say, even though this is pre-recorded, my heat is gonna be that I don't get to spend New Year's with my new boo.
Oh, because got the kids.
He's going to Disneyland. They're gonna be in Disneyland.
And
And
you want to get a New Year's gift?
hopefully he'll FaceTime me.
Come to the
Yeah,
bar,
you
I'll
can
give
kiss
you a
your
kiss.
phone.
Yeah.
I fucking have done that.
Come to the bar, I'll give you a kiss.
Oh my
And
God.
then, so I'm
gonna
going
make
to
out with my phone.
I'm gonna go to my best friend's for New Year's. I'm gonna leave. I'll be in the Bay Area. I'll leave.
Love it.
On my way home, I'll drop Maya off at my dad's.
Okay.
Or at my best friend. She'll stay there, and then I'll go back for New Year's.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh, Roger wants to say hi.
Yeah. So what's your heat and wave, Nick?
Okay, so my heat is going to be probably the same one I have every New Year's. I have to motherfucking work.
It does suck,
You
man.
poor baby.
It's-
Why? There has to be a way out of this.
Can Sunshine come to your place and put a hat on him and give him some champagne?
No, he absolutely could, but
Does he want to?
the thing of it is I am so balls to the wall busy on
Yeah.
New Year's Eve that I just
He'd
don't
just be
have
like
time.
sitting there. Yeah.
We barely get.
He can bring a friend
He could, but
and he can play pool
the pool table is closed.
on New Year's
When
Eve.
it's
It's closed.
busy, when we're busy, the pool table's closed.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Somebody might get hit up by the
That's
head
the
or-
problem. They
balls thrown.
The balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting hit in the head with a ball?
No.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead. Finish your thing. I have something
She has
to
a
share.
sexual story.
No, I don't. It's not sexual, but
That
you
was-
already know about it.
That's my heat. That's my heat is that I always have to work on New Year's. We're not even normally open on Sundays. And so like the boss's son was like, we're not going to be open. I'm like, it's fucking New Year's Eve. Of course we're going to be open. We're open New Year's no matter what day it falls upon.
Fucking sucks.
It does.
Dude, and you're busy.
And we're busy.
Really?
We
People stay in town.
We pre-sell tickets.
Okay.
They're like 10 to 15. They're $10, I think, ahead of time. They might be 15 this year. And then like $5 more at the door the night of. We sell out.
Huh.
So yes, it will be busy. I think at the beginning when I first started working there, I was
My phone was recording everything we're
oh
talking.
my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You know when you have it on mic?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I got to delete.
At the beginning, I had a couple New Year's off. I would go to LA because I dated a guy that lived there, but that doesn't happen anymore because, I am the bartender.
The Terminator.
I am the Terminator of bartenders.
Oh my God. Have you seen the Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary?
No.
It's new. It's out. It's good.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch
You
it.
got to watch it.
And
The tall banana.
my wave is coming off the holidays. I think, like we said, this is pre-recorded. I am going to be spending. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm going to be spending Christmas with my daughter and her family, and this is going to be They adopted a little boy, and it's his first. He's 3 years old, but this is his first actual Christmas because they were living.
How?
They
3
were
years old?
They were homeless.
Oh, shit.
She adopted him from not. It was part of her family, but the kid they were living on the streets. Basically, they were homeless, and I guess they had an apartment that they stayed in, but there was 20 people in this apartment. So he doesn't know anything about. Get down. Roger doesn't know anything about personal space.
Roger loves me.
He loves everyone right now. I don't know what he wants.
No.
Anyway,
He just loves me.
Give
me that. Give that to me.
I'm gonna be seeing Christmas through a kid's eyes who has never experienced a Christmas tree, Santa Claus, the presents.
3 years old is a
exactly,
great,
dude.
yeah.
And when as it is now, when I see him with stuff, his eyes light up. On his birthday, he just all these presents were for him, and he was just like.
In awe.
Yeah, dude. It was and
wanna see.
he'd put one down, and then someone would pick it. He's like, "That's mine," and we're like, "We know, baby, we know."
Oh.
He's very because he didn't have anything that belonged to him. So now it's but he's learning to share, and it's so. If you've never experienced something like that, it is heartfelt.
It's very joyful.
It is very joyful, and it is very heartfelt in the most extreme sense of the word to watch a child just be lit up by those things.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love that too. That's amazing.
That's the spirit of the holidays.
So let's hear, what's your ball story over here?
No, it just made me think about something. So remember a few episodes ago, I talked about Randy's Donuts and how like.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Okay.
It was in LA.
Oh, it was LA thing. Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
It was in gold.
Yeah.
Guess what's coming to Fresno?
What? Randy's Donuts.
Yes.
How are they gonna make it? If fucking cream was
Krispy
that
Cream pie.
They couldn't make it,
They're still open on.
dude. They're like barely.
I think they don't make
There's
it
always
because
a line.
their donuts are just
I don't like their
plain
donuts, yeah.
ick. Like, but Randy's is like specialty
Yeah,
donuts,
special-
right? Yeah.
Oh,
It's
so
like
Judy's. Judy's.
Yeah, Judy's.
I have Judy's out in Madera Ranchos.
So it's right there
Shout
on
out.
Palm Avenue and Bullard
Okay.
in the little shopping center where the car wash is.
Wait,
But-
Palm and Bullard, Palm. Oh, right by my
Yeah, yeah,
favorite
yeah.
place,
You know-
Little Leaf.
Yeah, it's right across the
I
street.
love Little Leaf.
It's right
Shout
across
out
the
Little
street.
Leaf.
So
Oh
I'm
my
super
god.
excited.
Do you have their tea cocktails?
Yes.
Have you
Good.
been?
She's never been,
never
and I'm
been.
taking her, and we'll invite you.
Oh my god, you're such a bitch. We're taking her. I'm like, what about me?
We're gonna invite you. We
Yeah,
haven't went
well,
yet.
I go hang out at that bar.
Okay, we're gonna go.
And I get tea cocktails.
When we go, I'll invite you.
Teacock.
tea cock.
But he makes cocktails out of tea. But I
We got
really
the
only
buzz.
like it when George is bartending.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
owner.
I know, but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we went one night and it was like he wasn't there, and it was like two girls.
Boo.
And yeah, it wasn't as good.
We don't. Let's not downplay.
I'm
But
not.
we
but-
upplay George.
But I love George. George makes the best tea cocktails. So Little Leaf, Palm and Bullard.
Yeah.
It's going to be right next to Randy's
Let's
Donuts.
go.
We're going to go. And I'm not waiting for Randy's Donuts to open. We're going to go.
Okay.
I'm putting this on calendar before Christmas that I am taking you to Little
Why
Leaf.
are they so good? Why?
I don't know. I've never had them.
She is advertising something she's never had. What the fuck?
When they open, I'm bringing you donuts.
You better, bitch. So speaking of, and then we'll wrap it up. Did you guys watch The Golden Bachelor?
No.
But I heard somebody's like a total prick.
I heard he was just trying. He was a gold digger.
No,
what I heard the lady
he's got
that-
his own thing going on.
I heard the lady that he was choosing.
Teresa.
Yeah, had money.
She does well for herself.
Okay.
But no, they were a better fit than the other one.
Okay.
I can see him with Teresa. So, anyways, I just thought I'd ask because that was the whole Golden Bachelor thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I watched it, and I will say, I hope from here on out, if you guys are Bachelor Nation like I am so down with no more fucking young people. Guess what? You guys have all the time in the world. Go out there, date.
I have been saying this for years that they should
It
have a
needs-
bachelor our age.
It needs to be divorcees.
Right.
It needs to be widowers. It needs to be people that are
Gone through bullshit.
bullshit.
When you're young,
and
you
they
can grow with
appreciate
somebody.
like your person. Not these young fucking people that are like drama queens.
But here's
and
my other
kings
question
and no.
to not continue on. But here's my other question. I would totally be down to go on there. Okay, totally down.
Let's sign her up.
No, here's the
Yes,
thing.
yes, yes, yes,
no,
yes.
here's the thing. My work would not let me be gone for that long.
Married at first sight.
No.
No.
Nikki.
Get
No, my baby.
Roger saying
Roger
he
likes
wants to
me.
Roger that.
Roger's like she squirts.
As Nikki spits out her tea instead of
Roger
swallow
happens to
it.
be Nikki's dog.
I swallowed it. Don't worry.
She swallowed. No, but listen. Rewind. If you were, let's say I put you on there
Yeah.
and you get on there.
Yeah.
Nikki.
Yeah.
You don't ever have to be a bartender again, girl. This podcast would take the fuck off.
That's true.
Honey,
Honey.
honey.
Why couldn't
You've
you
got
be
a
on it?
platform. We can. We're widow. Can you? He was a widow.
I have kids, young kids. I can't do that. I would do Married at First
no,
Sight.
they do it.
Wait,
You
I
would
can't.
do Married
I
at
would
First
so
Sight?
do Married at First Sight. I mean, hopefully, I'm like attracted to him. But like, if they're supposed to match us, it should be good, right? Like,
I like Love Is Blind because love fucking is blind.
It is.
Have you ever watched Love Is Blind?
I think I watched the first episode.
Yeah. Okay, Amber's got to pee. We gotta wrap this up.
Gotta wrap this up.
I'm over here clenching it.
All right, Roger that.
Roger that, Daddy.
Roger that.